I picked this up from Publix this week. They have a little area where they discount products. $3.49. Anything that typically has this word keto on it is automatically double the price because they're using different ingredients that, you know, cost a little bit more. Why is it on sale? Because it's best by that date. So I guess they can only keep it on the shelf for so long. I did look it up online, and it did look like it was maybe around $7 or $8, but I think that really just depends on what grocery store you get it from. So I'm going to try it out, see if it's good. It says it's a Cupcake Keto Mix by Birch Benders. Keto chocolate with 5 grams of net carbs. If we look at it on the back, it says, I'm getting old, I need my glasses. 1 slice. The hell? I'm gonna have to figure out how they've broken this down. 1 slice. I'm not making slices. Slices. I have such a southern accent. 23 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber, and 14 grams of sugar alcohols. You're able to subtract those from the carbs. And 4 grams of protein. Now it says a 1/3 cup of oil. I'm not going to use like cooking oil or anything like that. I'm gonna use, look at this bad boy. This gigantic thing of coconut oil. I'm gonna see if that'll work. It does not say on here how much of the mix to use, but it does say stir in the cake mix. So what it's asking you to do is to use the whole bag. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to eat them all if I do that. So I'm going to use about half of all these ingredients. Well, I can't use a half of an egg, can I? You know what? I got 2 bags. I might as well just make it. Maybe I can freeze the leftovers. I just want 1. So I mixed everything together. It is gloopy gloppy. The texture's a little bit weird. It doesn't taste the best. You know, like usually like when you mix brownie mix together, you can lick a little bit off the spoon. You're like, yeah, that's good. But it might taste different cooked. No judgment. I'm not going to put it in a baking pan. I'm going to put it, well, this is a baking pan. It was a muffin pan. I'm going to make little muffins. It'll be easier for me to keep track of, you know, exactly what's in it, yada yada. But that's how I want to do it. If you put little pieces of rice on the pan before you put these in, your little paper won't stick to the bottom. All done. I let them cool off for about 5 minutes. They took about 25 minutes. A little bit greasy. I've cooked with coconut oil before, and it does tend to make them a little bit greasy. But they did come right out of the pan with the little pieces of rice that I had put underneath the paper. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Let me adjust this. Let's look at that side profile. Get some light right over it. Looks like cake. Look at that. It's kind of wiggly too. Okay, I'm gonna taste it. Let me taste another bite before I judge it, before I say what I'm about to say. Okay. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Like if it didn't exist, if this didn't exist on this planet, I wouldn't care. It's sort of like an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend that you've healed from and you don't have any feelings towards them anymore, like whatsoever. You're not mad. You're not happy for them. No, nothing. They're just, you don't have any feelings. They do make some, they do make some frostings. Maybe that would taste better. I just, not really. In comparison to cake, I'm not really big on the flavor. I've had better. That's what she said. Am I still going to eat it? Probably. For the macronutrients, I think there's some better things out there, but the carbs are pretty low as far as net carbs. On a scale of 1 to 10, consider it like, I don't know, if I was at a party and this cupcake was there, I wouldn't ignore it, but I definitely just wouldn't be that interested either. It's kind of like that boring person, but they're harmless. Like maybe they're like friends with one of your friends and they've been friends for a long time. I'm trying to explain how I don't give a shit about this cupcake. No ma'am. No ma'am. I might try to get some of that keto frosting and put it on there and see if it helps it, or maybe some peanut butter. You know what? I have a pretty good idea of what might work. To be continued. To be continued. I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying by itself, it can't really stand alone. That is all. It needs a friend. It needs a good friend. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you've ever tried this and how you feel about it. If there's some sort of cupcake mix out there that you've tried that you enjoy, leave a comment and tell me so that I can try it. For $3.49, not terrible. But I already told you how I feel. Y'all have a great day. Bye.